This is the easiest way to start dropshipping. In this video, I'm going to be revealing my $1,000 a day dropshipping strategy that allows me to find winning products, test them successfully, and scale them to over 6 figures time and time again. Now, the great thing about this is it's going to be a step-by-step strategy that will allow you to go through and build your own successful dropshipping business. And this is definitely one of the easiest strategies since it doesn't require much money to start. I was able to scale a dropshipping store a couple months ago using this exact strategy. So let's get into how you can get started yourself. Now, there's going to be several steps in this process, so let's start with step 1, which is finding a winning product. When finding a winning product, one of the easiest ways to find these type of products is by looking for products that have virality. This means that it's a product where when you or other people see it, there's a high likelihood that you'd want to buy it. A great example of a product like this is this shower faucet. This TikTok account, Zen Bodies, is doing incredibly well with this product because the product has such a virality that they can create viral content and get massive organic reach. You can clearly see by all their videos that the product has a mass appeal and it really draws the viewer in and makes them want to watch the content. Another great example of a viral product are these fun socks by Right Foot. I really like this one because it's an example of a quirky viral product that still has mass appeal to a lot of different people. And this product's a really cool example because it does have the potential to actually be transitioned over into a brand. This is due to the fact that there's such a virality factor in both the brand message and the product presentation. Now, when it comes to finding these products, another good thing to keep in mind when selecting your product is ensuring that it has good profit margins. A good profit margin, and something I'll typically aim for, is 3 times my cost of goods and shipping for the product that I'm looking to source. Now, that's all for product criteria, so let's move on to how to actually find these products. Now, finding products can be done several different ways, but as the internet landscape has been changing, what I've been noticing is that the most effective way of finding these viral products is utilizing TikTok. To find these $1,000 a day products, what I'll do is on TikTok, I'll actually search small businesses, and then I'll just go and scroll through all those different videos, and you're gonna be shown a lot of different product ideas and businesses that are successfully selling products. Another great way to find dropshipping products is again on TikTok, but this time searching Amazon finds. Now, what this is gonna do is it's gonna show you a bunch of different products that are actively trending on Amazon, and a great way to determine if that product is still trending is by looking at when the video was posted and seeing what type of engagement it got, how many likes and how many views. If a video is getting a lot of likes and a lot of views, even comments on TikTok, that definitely means that it has a high chance to be a viral product. Now, the next thing that you can search, which might seem a little bit weird, is actually dropshippers exposed. The funny thing about this is these are a bunch of different people that are actively trying to expose different companies or people that are marketing products using the dropshipping business model. But just because these people are exposing the product, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually a bad product. So what's actually happening is all these haters are giving you a bunch of different product ideas that you can look through and potentially find a viral product. Now, beyond all these TikTok products, another great way to find these winning products is actually utilizing Alibaba.com. Now, when it comes to Alibaba, there really is no set way of finding products. You really just need to go onto the website and kind of look around and click through different products and see which one you think has that viral factor. Now, with that said, there are a couple great places that you can look, and the first place that I would look is definitely on the homepage. As you scroll through these products, you're going to see a lot of the products that are ranking really well on Alibaba and are also being promoted on the homepage, which means they're definitely products that are selling relatively well. Another great way of finding winning products is by using different product research tools and softwares to help you find them. Now, I do like using this type of product research because when I'm doing my product research, I want to use all the different techniques and tools that I can to find winning products. However, when it comes to these product research tools and softwares, generally they're going to cost some money. The product research tools that don't cost any money are generally just going to be a waste of time and won't typically show you any type of products that actually have potential of being winners. So when it comes to product research tools, I would definitely say that one of my favorite research tools is Dropshipping, and I'll leave a link for this product research tool down in the description of this video. This product's great because it allows you to see the actively trending products on Facebook by looking through all the different ads that are available, and it actually goes a step farther by showing you all of the back-end metrics to do with age, gender, category, and different demographics as to where those ads are actually performing, which can really benefit you and help you out when you're doing your initial product launch. Now, beyond all this product research, the next step is choosing how many products you actually want to launch on your store. A lot of the times with viral products, it's generally pretty easy to start with just one product. Just like this store right here, Zen Bodies, they're only selling one product, but they're doing incredibly good at selling that one product. Another great option other than a one product store is a niche store, and when it comes to the two different options, this is actually the option that I would recommend more. This will allow you to still test several different products, but maintain that brand image and a slight sense of exclusivity. So for example, I could sell a bunch of different types of lights, creating a niche store specifically centered around lights, giving my customers a good selection of my viral product and similar products too. And this is why I like niche stores more, because it gives you that flexibility to actually expand out your product lines and have more products that could potentially be making you a lot of money. Let's say, for example, you have 5 different products that you want to test on your store. With a niche store, you can easily do this by simply creating new product pages, as opposed to a one product store where you'd actually have to go through the tedious process of creating an entirely new store for every new product you want to launch. Once you've tested all your different products, you can see which one's actually been performing the best and then narrow down to that one product and then expand off of that one that's already performing really well. All right, now on to the next step, which is picking the supplier that you're gonna be using to fulfill your orders. Now, this is something that can definitely be a little bit overwhelming since there's so many different supplier options out there. So what I recommend you do is actually use a sourcing agent or sourcing agency to go through and source the different products that you're wanting to sell. And one of the best agencies, I'm not gonna leave you hanging, is gonna be CJ Dropshipping. CJ Dropshipping can source pretty much any product you can think of, and once they've sourced that product that you're wanting to sell, you now want to go onto the platform and ensure that the profit margins for that product are still good and within that range that you're looking for. This you would do by checking the product price and shipping costs, subtracting that from your sales cost, and ensuring you're still getting a good return. Still aiming for a cost that's 3 times less than the price you're selling your product for. Another thing that you want to watch out for is ensuring that there are actually good shipping times available for that product. With CJ, they have several different types of shipping available, and shipping times vary based on the product. So you just want to go through and make sure that you are able to get some good shipping times for your customers. If you don't do this, trust me, you're going to run into a bunch of issues later on when you're scaling out your product and a bunch of customers aren't getting their products within a reasonable amount of time. So once you've gone through and sourced your product and you've started to make some sales, what will happen on the back end is CJ will go and actually ship those products directly to your customers whenever an order comes through on your Shopify store. After they fulfill the order, they're also going to update the tracking information onto your order on Shopify, ensuring that your customer gets a notification email with the tracking information for their product. This really makes it one of the easiest ways to start dropshipping. And I will leave a link for CJ Dropshipping in the description of this video. So now that you've got your product and your suppliers all ready to go, the next step would be creating your dropshipping store using the Shopify platform. And if you're needing a step-by-step tutorial on how to build a really successful, high-converting Shopify store, this video right here is actually a full in-depth tutorial on how to create an incredible Shopify store. So I'll leave a link for that in the description of this video. And if you want to see a more in-depth study on how to create a successful dropshipping store that I took from 0 $0 to $70,000 in 10 days. I do have a dropshipping program that shows all of this, and I'll leave a link for it in the description of this video. But let's move on, because I do want to show you all an example of a good dropshipping store. So this one right here is a really great example of a great dropshipping store. Now, this store is more so of a brand now, but it definitely did start off as a dropshipping store where they were selling only one product. The reason why this store is so great is because of how simplistic it is while still maintaining a really great brand image through congruency in color, text, and these little images that you see posted around the website. Now, if I also go to a product page here, you're going to see it again isn't overcomplicated and everything's very simple and clean looking. And this is exactly what you'd want to do with your dropshipping stores too. Keeping everything nice and congruent, very simple, and really trying to present your store in a way that it looks like a branded store or looks like a branded product. Now, these products are actually branded, but even if they weren't branded and didn't have the branded boxes, they'd still look very, very branded just due to how this store is actually set up. So this is a great example of what you'd want your store to look like, because when you're designing your store, you really do want it to look like a legit brand. Now, moving on to the next step, once you have your store and your product all ready to go, what you're going to want to do is start focusing on advertising your product. Now, this is a step that a lot of people really do struggle with, especially if they're just starting out in dropshipping. But there really is no reason to if you have TikTok, which as of right now is a massively underutilized advertising platform. I use this for all my dropshipping businesses, and the best part about it is it's free. So to give you an example, let's take a look at this dropshipping store that's selling those shower heads I mentioned previously. As you can see, they already have over 400,000 followers on TikTok. And since it's a viral product and they're able to make viral videos with it, they're obviously going to continue to do really well because there's such a mass appeal for both the content and the product. So just to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about, I'm going to quickly show you a video that they posted.
Yo, bro, who got you smiling like that? Like, kill the lights, so baby, close your eyes.
So as you can see, this video did really well, and I'm sure anyone could create a video like this really easily, even with their smartphone. The reason why I'm showing you this is because if you have a product like this, creating viral content is very easy to do, and the product practically sells itself.
Michael, I like the sound of your voice. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy $1 million worth of paper products today. I don't think you'll regret it.
All you really need to do is order the product for yourself and start creating the content. And if you're stuck and can't figure out what kind of content to create, simply look for small businesses on TikTok and try to create content similar to stuff that's already been created and is trending. Now, moving on to the next advertising strategy, which is Instagram. Now, you obviously need to create an Instagram account to promote your business, but it's actually really simple to get the content for Instagram, because what you can do is actually just repost all your TikTok content on Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels is very similar to TikTok, allowing you to get a massive organic reach on the platform. And that's why I like to use these Reels for all my new Instagram accounts. And what I also recommend you do to just go a step farther is actually find different Instagram accounts selling the same product or very similar products and try to mimic or create similar content to what they're already posting. Now, another great way that's completely underutilized to advertise your products for free is using Pinterest. I've been using Pinterest for several years for all my dropshipping stores and for my personal accounts too. And so far, it's been doing pretty well for me. So what you can do with Pinterest, just like with Instagram, is take all of your TikTok content and post it there too. You want to make sure that when you're posting on Pinterest, you make sure you do an idea pin, because this will give you that massive organic reach, just like with TikTok and Instagram Reels. Of course, with all of these different social media platforms, you want to ensure that you have your store's product page as a link in your bio. And this is exactly what I recommend you do from the beginning. Starting out by advertising for completely free on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. And eventually, once you start seeing progress with a certain product, At that point, then you can transition over to paid advertisements. The nice thing about running ads is it's very possible to take a store from making $100 a day to $1,000 a day in a very short period of time. But of course, the thing with paid ads is it definitely takes a lot of experience, and you can end up wasting a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. But if you really want the easiest way to start dropshipping, utilizing free traffic through organic engagement is definitely the most effective and easiest way to start. I was making $0 in the beginning, and now I'm making over $100,000 a month on a consistent basis. Now, with all that said, my goal is still to consistently get better, and that's what I would want for you too. And again, if you want to learn from me personally and actually get the opportunity to see the back end of these six-figure stores, including the product, ads, and all the back-end systems, showing you this store that I took from $0 to $70,000 in 10 days, you can check out my dropshipping program, which is going to be linked down in the description of this video. I've been dropshipping for several years, and I've gained a lot of experience from all of my wins and losses. So I definitely know that that program would help you out. Now that's all for this video, and I will make more videos similar to this video if you did enjoy it. So make sure you give the video a like if you want to see more content similar to this. And I do have these videos here appearing on the screen that I highly recommend, as they contain some of the best content that I currently have posted on my channel. That's all for now, and I'll see you all in the next video.